Hey, what is up guys? LoanerBlack here and I'm back with another video, and today I'm doing something a little special. It's something that's been asked a few times by a few people, and it is how do you make your thumbnails? They're awesome. How do you do that? Would you show me? And I usually was hesitant. I'm like, well, I really kind of don't want to, but here I am. I'm going to do it. So anyways, the program I basically use, I use G.I.M.P. Right? It's called G.I.M.P. for your GNU image manipulation program or whatever. It's weird. But yeah, it basically feels like you use Photoshop, all this stuff, but G.I.M.P. basically, I can't separate from Photoshop. I'm not even joking. I can do anything on this, so it's what I use basically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go File, New, and I'm gonna use 640 by 400, which is usually what I use for my thumbnails. So the theme, I asked one of my good friends here. He's a YouTube partner. His name is MinecraftBro98. I made one of his thumbnails. He asked me how I make them and stuff, and he gave me a theme, Cops and Robbers. So I'm gonna use that as kind of a thing. So what I'm gonna start with is probably going to create a few layers here. So we got the background, we got the layers. So the first thing I like doing is I like selecting the gradient tool right here. Let's use a gradient, let's use a color. Let's cop, so black and red blue. Something red and blue if there is one. I can't find this. I'm gonna make one. So I'm gonna go red like this. I'm gonna hit the no, not the burn, the arrow tool here. I'm gonna go have a kind of lightish kind of blue like that. I don't even like that red. The red's too dark. Kind of lighten up this red a teeny bit like that. There we go. There's our two things. So those are gonna be used for our gradients. So select our gradient here. We got FG to BG, and we want to have it kind of so it fades in, right? So I go my gradient. I go to spiral. Yeah, and I usually drag from about the center of the screen, drag it down to just below, and boop, there we go. Actually, I don't like that, so let's do that again. Let's drag it a little smaller. I still don't like that. That's too much. You know, that'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here, I'm gonna go filters. I'm gonna go distorts, and I'm gonna go to emboss. There's two settings here, there's emboss, which makes it look like absolute crap, and then there's bump map. Actually, there's too much on that, so I'm gonna give it about 1, 2, 3, like that. There we go. And give it kind of a weird, kind of it kind of erases it from the page. So I'm gonna create a new layer. I'm gonna go on this layer, and one of the weird things I like doing for my thumbnails, I like doing this for some reason. So I'll go filters, render, pattern, and I'll go into maze. This renders a maze into it, which is I don't know why. It's one of those weird things I like doing. I don't know. I just like doing it. So width 5, pieces 128, 80. Yeah, I like that right there. That'll do. So it'll come up as this big. So what that really hurts my eyes. Jesus Christ, hang on. I have to change my color to like a black. And then redo that. So filters, render, pattern, maze. Okay. And then I'm going to take the wand tool here, I'm going to select just on the outside of it, and I'm going to go edit, cut. And then select, and then none. And then I'll bring up this. So then I select the layer, and I turn down the opacity of it, kind of like that right there. Okay. So I'm going to click on the layer here, which is the swirly one, and I'm going to, once again, I'm going to go filters, light and shadow, supernova. And it gives you this like insane supernova type thing. So I'm gonna turn it up like, yeah, right about there. Let's give it kind of a what black looks like. Oh, I like that. That looks nice. It's kind of a blackish kind of thing. You can adjust the spokes. I want a few more. You can give it a random hue, which basically like its colors. You can make it look like all rainbowy, which doesn't really do much on this because it's black. So I'm just gonna leave it at 0 and hit OK, and it gives you this. That looks sick. So, now I'm going to go on stage 2 of what I do. That's basically the background part of it. Now for stage 2. So, for stage 2, I have on my other monitor over here, I'm going to drag over a few images. I'm going to start off with the Minecraft logo. Boop, like that. I'm going to drag that to the top layer. It won't let me drag, hang on. It will not let me. Okay, you know what, I'm just going to delete that layer right there. I don't like it. It's being annoying. So let's just remove that. So I'm going to take the Minecraft logo, I'm going to hit the resize tool right here, hit control, and then just kind of scale it down to the size I want it. Kind of about there. And maybe a little more. Let's scale that just a teeny bit more. Okay. So like, yeah, no, take that. So next, I want to have this selected. Go filters, distorts, and then lens distortion. I like taking the main right here, just like that, and boom. And then I usually take it, go distorts, emboss, bump map. And when I give it a bump map, it adds kind of like an interesting kind of look to it. It adds like a kind of like a darkish kind of interesting look to it. And then after you do that, it makes it kind of blurry. So you want to go filters, enhance, sharpen. Let's sharpen it by 11. Yeah, that should do. But that also shrunk it, so I'm going to resize this. Whoa, no, get out of the way. Make sure it's nice and centered. Okay, so that is the Minecraft level. We're good. So next, I'm going to drag in a few items. So let's start with this. I got an officer's badge or whatever. Boom. And it's really freaking big. So I'm going to scale it down, hit control, and scale it down to about the size I want it. Oh, but there's a white border around it. What will I do? So what you want to do is you want to select the magic wand tool and just select around it. And then go, edit, cut. That gave it a weird border and I don't like it. So I'm going to select the brush. I'm going to go here and I'm going to hit color erase. And I'm going to set this to, if I can find it, white. If I can find white. Ha! White. Okay, so there. You brush out, just go over and it'll erase over. And select none, and then I'm just going to go around it. And that took too much, so I'm just going to kind of edge it, just kind of remove the edge of it. It'll remove a lot of the outside white area. And then we have a nice, beautiful looking badge. There we go. Like so. So I'll place that down here. And I think it's still a little too big, so let's just kind of get a bit more. Yeah, I like that. So I have a few more things. So I also have handcuffs. Boom, they're also weird, so I just go wand. Select the outside, edit, cut. That didn't work. I have to right click. I have to undo that. So I have to right click it, add to alpha channel, and do the edit cutting, which is also Control X. So it's like the inside, Control X, this, Control X, this, Control X, this, Control X, and I just want to get middle so you can like see through all the chain parts. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so select none, scale this down, like that. Drag it on top of the badge right there, which I like. I also brought myself a nice gun. It's not working, so I have to convert it. So I'm going to do the same thing. Right click, add to alpha channel, and just start cutting all the parts that are not the weapon. Like so, and I have to select in the middle. Oh, I have to select in the middle there. Hang on, let me just zoom in here. Okay, you know what, screw it, who cares? Okay, so select none. I want to rescale that. Just kind of drag it around here, like that. Scale. Well, I don't want to point straight across, so I'm going to take here and go to flip tool, and just kind of give it a little bit of an angle, like so. Boom, just like a nice little angle. Have it kind of off screen, and then I want to right click it, duplicate layer, and drag it over here. And then I want to take this tool, the flip tool, thingy of a trigger, and just flip it. Let's give it a nice little flip. Oh, wrong way. So let's drag it, try to even it up, right about right about there. Right there, that's perfect. Okay. So now we have our items. I want to drag the cuffs down a little more. I just want to drag everything down a little bit more for the heck of it. And I actually think the cuffs can go a little bit smaller. Ooh, wrong layer. So select the handcuffs. A little bit smaller. Okay, now for the text. I actually downloaded a font for this also, so I'm going to click the font tool, and I'm going to drag it right like so. It's going to get nice and neat. Click in, and I'm going to type full caps, cops, where's the and robbers. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, hit center, and make the font bigger. Okay, I'm going to change the color to black. Right like that. Okay. So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to find my font. I don't remember what it's called, so give me a second on this. So I just scroll through my fonts. I should find it anytime now. Where is it? Where are you, font? Where are you hiding? Okay, so yeah, sorry, I had to go check what the font was. So the font I got was called Police Cruiser or something. So I'm going to just select the font. And it shrank the text, so I make it a little bigger, like that. And boom, we have that. But that looks plain, that looks stupid. So I'm gonna right-click it. Actually, no, I'm not gonna right-click. I'm gonna click over here, and then I'm gonna right-click, and I'm gonna go layer to image size. So that makes it when I do what I do next, it doesn't shrink the image down. So I'm gonna go filters. What I like doing is go alpha logo, and then I get all these cool little things. I think I'm gonna use something like maybe I'm gonna go through a few, just like neon. Let's give it like cops. Let's go to blue glow, nice dark blue glow. Let's see how this looks. I like that. You know, I like that. So I'm just gonna delete the background, and it looks like that. See, and that's basically all you have to do. But I go just another layer extra. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click, flatten image. And then I'm going to go filters, decor, and give it a fuzzy border. So I'm going to make that. Let's make it black. Yeah, let's make it black. Give it a border size 12. Get rid of work on copy, get rid of flatten image, and hit OK. And boom, it has a border. And that is it. That is all I really do for my thumbnails. So anyways, guys, if you want, I do a lot of other type thumbnails. I might do a few more in the future if you ask. But anyways, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Yeah, as I said, this program works pretty good. It's free too. The download link for the program is in the description. I will also have a link to the site I use for fonts. And yeah, that's it. So anyways, peace out, bros. I'll see you guys later.